414.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the free travel scheme was introduced with a view to relieving parents from the financial burden relating to traveling expenses of their children so that their access to free education is not impeded upon, and to improve the quality of life of old-age pensioners and disabled persons. I am informed by the National Land Transport Authority that in the context of the introduction of the scheme, an agreement was signed between the government and bus operators in August 2005. The terms and conditions of the agreement are still prevailing. However, a technical committee has been set up under the chairpersonship of the Road Transport Commissioner to examine and make recommendations for a more efficient administration of the FTS, to assess the modalities and the possible inefficiencies of disbursement made in terms of financial support to the transport operators. Additionally, the Office of Public Sector Governance will conduct an assignment on the FTS and make recommendations to government. Changes in the terms and conditions of the agreement, if any, will be made in the light of the recommendations of the Technical Committee and of the OPSG after consultation with government.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, the yearly budget for free transport is 1.2 billion rupees. And it has been time and again been criticized that the system is not efficient, is not cost effective. Therefore, can I ask the Honourable Minister, and answering to a past PQ, his predecessor mentioned that there was a report that was being carried out by PricewaterhouseCoopers. And he also mentioned, if I can quote him, I would like to inform the House that we will lay a copy of the findings of PricewaterhouseCoopers report for debate. So, therefore, can I ask the Honourable Minister, is the report ready? Because the PQ was in 2017. Is the report ready? And can we have some more information on this report?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I will request my honourable friend to come up with a substantive question, and I will give him the answer.
Yes, again, this issue has been criticized by the Director of Audit in 2019, and the main issue was, if I can quote, maintaining the same contract over several years without review and the terms and conditions may have resulted in expenditure being incurred for services not rendered and which could have been avoided. And even an advice was being sought by the Attorney General Office, which was, it stands to reason that there cannot be any legal obligation to effect payment on days where service may have not been avoided on school days, provided on school days. And also, Mr. Speaker, the NLTA was advised that a specific clause be included in the agreement to exclude payment due to instances such as inclement weather conditions, torrential heavy rainfall, and as we are now in COVID situation. But the NLTA informed the National Audit Office that there was no need to sign any new agreement, as the terms and condition was the same. So, therefore, can I ask the Honourable Minister, in light of the above the information I just mentioned to the House, but it is not wise to review this contract according to the auditor's remarks?
This is precisely why I said in my answer, Mr. Speaker, a technical committee has been set up under the chairmanship of the Road Traffic Transport Commissioner. Listen to what I said, to examine and make recommendations for a more efficient administration and to assess the modalities and the possible inefficiencies of disbursement made in terms of financial support to transport operators. And I said also, additionally, the Office of Public Sector Governance is conducting an assignment on the FTS and making recommendations to government and changes in the terms and conditions of the agreement precisely, the agreement signed in 2005, as the Honourable Member, I think, underlined, will be made in the light of the recommendations of the Technical Committee and of the OPSG of the consulting government. So this is precisely to remedy this unsatisfactory situation, the possibilities of inefficiencies in the disbursement that this committee has been set up together with the assignment being conducted by the OPSG, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable members, the table